Next video. In today's video I will show you how to use CameraX to capture photos with Jetpack Compose in native Android application. So here you can see the output, and if I click on while using the app, so if I'm giving the permission, here you can see I'm able to see my camera, and if I click on the camera icon, the photo is taken. And if I click on the photos library, here you can see I'm able to see the photo which is taken. If I take one more photo, I will just dismiss this. If I take one more photo, here you can see that I am able to see two more images. So yeah, that's it. So let's get started. So first, create a Jetpack Compose application. Next, what you will have to do is inside the Jetpack Compose application, first go to Android manifest. Here you will have to add all these permissions. Okay. Next you will have to go to build.gradle.kts, and here these are all permissions which I have added for our camera library. Also we require this view model compose, because we will be making use of view model. Just sync your project. Next, I have created one composable for camera preview. So it uses an Android view, and the Android view display uses a preview view, because there is no composable for camera. That's why we have to rely on this Android view, and inside that we will use preview view, and we just assign the controller which we get, and we assign controller bind to lifecycle, which is a lifecycle owner. Okay, next you will have to create this photo bottom sheet. Again, make sure you add this proper imports, because I faced a lot of issues with these Jetpack Compose imports, especially with the staggered grid imports. Like, they were causing a lot of pain for me. So firstly, here you can see we will take a list of bitmaps, and if the bitmap is empty, then we will display no photos, and if there is any bitmaps, then we will just use lazy vertical staggered grid, and I am displaying two cells per row. And here you can see that I am using spaced by of 16 dp, and vertical spacing is also 16 dp, and content padding is also 16 dp. And here we are just looping over all the bitmaps and displaying these bitmaps using the image composable. Next, if you go to the view model, here you can see I'm using a mutable state flow of bitmaps, and here I am displaying the camera permission as well. And if you are less than Android P, then you will require the right external storage permission as well. And on photo taken, I am just assigning it to our bitmap list. And if you see, so this is our composable, and if you see, I am first creating our view model, then I am creating our bitmap state flow, then I am creating a coroutine scope, then I am also creating same thing for is permission granted, a mutable state of. If you want, you can move this inside the view model as well, but I have tried to keep this as simple as possible. And here we are first requesting for multiple permission. If permission is granted, then we will just make this variable as true. And inside launch effect, I am just calling this required permission dialog. And here is this remember bottom sheet scaffold state, because we want to display the bottom sheet. This is for context, and here we will use remember for our controller. Next, if you see this take photo method, we are just calling controller dot take picture, and on image captured callback, which gives a success as well as a failure callback. On success, I'm just rotating the image, displaying on how depending on how it was taken, and just calling on photo taken. And inside on error, I'm just displaying a error message. If you want to display a toast message on photo taken, you can do that as well, because I have noticed once I take a photo, there is no indication to the user whether the photo was taken or not. And if all permissions are granted, I am displaying a bottom scaffold sheet with a photo bottom sheet content which we have created, and it just has a camera preview which also we have created, and it has two icon buttons. So this one for depending on whether you want to show front or back camera, and this one for expanding our bottom sheet. So here you can see we are calling expand, and this is the first one, and the second one is for taking the photo. So at the top, which you saw the icon button, that was for flipping the camera. And if permission is not granted, we will just display a column with okay, permission not granted, give camera permission. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye. Oh, sorry, one more thing which I forgot is I think you should include uh, yeah, this library. This is used for all the icons of taking a photo, then uh, displaying an icon for showing the list of photos that has been taken, as well as the one icon for flipping the camera view, like front camera or back camera. So yeah, make sure you include this as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.